What does big data mean to me? Big data is about amassing large volumes of information and then analysing that to uncover the relationships between pieces of information that wouldn't naturally be obvious to people.
So you have data that is inconveniently large, I think is the best description I've heard. There's a few different ways to define it. You can say data that doesn't fit on a hard drive, but that doesn't mean much because a hard drive can be small or big. But inconveniently large is a good way to define it, I think, because it means basically, so if I have the data on my computer, but I can't open it, it's just too big. It's inconvenient to work with. So if I want to run, say, like a simple linear model on it or something like that, it is very slow purely because the data is so huge.
Big data is really important in agriculture, and it comes in many different forms. And agriculture actually has had big data for quite a while. When you think about yield monitor data that growers have been collecting on their fields as they harvest their farms, that type of technology was available since the 90s.
And big data is very important in medicine because we feel that's what's going to enable us to actually be able to predict disease risk on an individual basis, which will allow us to intercept disease faster and to be able to treat disease better.
By getting more information about my population, I can make better estimates on things. I can better answer questions with less uncertainty. Has a ban on smoking affected their health? So if I have more data around that, then I can make a better estimate.
I guess I get to see both sides of the coin. One, I'm often called upon to go, okay, what's the best algorithm for accessing this data? And the other side of the coin is, all right, now that I've got all this data, how do I find the relationships between important pieces of information?